right, kids, it is math time again. Remember, we are respectful, responsible, safe. We value time. We listen, negotiate, support. I am so proud of the quizzes that I've been getting in. You are doing your best with us doing this new distance learning thing that's new to all of us. I am so proud of how smart you're being and how you're keeping up. Remember, keep going over your notes, especially if you hadn't submitted your quiz to me. All right, I want to pick back up today on symmetry. Remember, symmetry is when you fold something on a line and the two parts match exactly. So remember I said if I folded myself right here, would the top and the bottom match? No, they would not. So I would not have a line of symmetry on me like that. But if I folded myself like this, would I have a line of symmetry? Yes, an arm, an eye, a leg, a foot, a foot. It would be the same on both sides, so I would have a line of symmetry. So go ahead and take out your sheet from yesterday. Some of you sent me a photo of it, and I want to go over this to make sure we're fine. So right here I have a rectangle. So some of you sent me your work. I saw that you did this. Same on both sides. So I have a line of what? Symmetry. They match exactly. I wonder if I could do another line of symmetry. Same on the top, same on the bottom. How many lines of symmetry do I have? 2. I've got 2 lines of symmetry. If you found at least one, kudos to you. If you found all 2, yay to you. If not, does it start to make sense? Make sure you label it. Let's look at this number 2. Did anybody find a line of symmetry here? Well, when I first looked at it, I thought no. Let's see if we're correct. Do the top and the bottom match exactly? Line of symmetry? No. Let's go in the other direction to see if I have a line of symmetry. Line of symmetry? So does this number 2 have any lines of symmetry? That's going to be a no. No lines of symmetry. Even if I decided to draw it diagonally, it wouldn't work. Let's look at the letter M. Did anybody find a line of symmetry? Let's see. Oh, those 2 match up exactly the same. So I've got a line of symmetry. So I wonder if I dot across the top, dot across, does the top and the bottom match exactly? Does that look like that? Match exactly? So I only have 1 line of symmetry. Got it? Let's look at our little shape here. Top and the bottom match. Is that a line of symmetry? They don't match exactly. Let's look at this. Do the 2 sides match? Yes. So I have 1 line of symmetry. Making sense? Now let's go back up here to this rectangle. I'm going to erase those 2 lines because we already saw that and we already know that. What if I decided to draw my line of symmetry diagonal on my rectangle? Try and get it a little bit better. Okay? Would that be a line of symmetry? It would not, because the rectangle, these 2 sides are the same. These 2 sides are not. So that would not be a line of symmetry because all the sides are not the same length. So that diagonal on that rectangle would not be a line of symmetry. Making sense? Don't worry. We're going to keep going over it. Make sure you have it down. Made any corrections? All right, we're going to keep moving. Okay. I just wrote the letter E. I just wrote the letter E. I'm wondering if the letter E has any lines of symmetry. Well, let's do it like this. Are the sides the same? Do they match exactly? Are the sides the same? Do they match exactly? They don't. So that's not a line of symmetry. Let's try to draw it another way. Do the top and the bottom match? Yes. So I would agree. I have one line of symmetry. Get it down. Let's look at this. That's Miss Haynes' butterfly. Isn't she beautiful? All right, let's see. Think about that. Is that a line of symmetry? It would not be. Not that way. Because this part is bigger than the bottom part is bigger than the top part. But wait a minute. What if I did it like this? Would that be a line of symmetry? Yes. One line of symmetry. Got it? Making a little bit of sense? Okay. What if I did this? Try to draw it. Doesn't have to be perfect. Line of symmetry? Line of symmetry. Yeah, same thing on both sides. All right, get it down. One more. Let me get my square up here. Okay, so I got my square. You draw your square. Now remember what we said about the rectangle. With that rectangle, I'm going to draw a rectangle right here. We said two sides are the same. Two sides are not the same length. So we could do a line of symmetry across, and we could do one down, which would be my what? Vertical. Let me correct myself. And that would be my horizontal. But we could not do a line of symmetry diagonal because the lengths are different. Wait a minute. What do I know about a square? All the sides are the same length. All the sides are the same length. So wait a minute. I know, just like the rectangle, I could draw my line of symmetry like that. I know, just like the rectangle, I could draw my line of symmetry like that, right? Top and the bottom match exactly. Side and side match exactly. But wait a minute. They're the same length all the way around. So on the square, I could have a line of symmetry that is diagonal at an angle that way. Uh-oh. And that way. I could also have it vertical and horizontal. So I have 4 lines of symmetry on my square. Remember, we can do those diagonals on the square because all my sides are the same length. I can't do that diagonal line of symmetry on my rectangle because all the sides are not the same length. I can do my horizontal and I can do my vertical. Making sense? All right, get you a clean sheet and I want you to try these on your own and send me a picture. I want you to tell me if F has any lines of symmetry. I want you to tell me if the number 8 has any lines of symmetry. And I want you to tell me if this heart has any lines of symmetry. I want you to show me about this rectangle, if it has any lines of symmetry. Got it? Making sense? Until tomorrow, Rockets.